Hello, vinyl community people. It's Mike MGK Boston back with yet another video. Going to do a contest entry today for my friend Ian over in the UK. I've seen Ian quite a bit lately on the Rachel's Ghost live stream. He's been popping up there, and that's where I discovered his channel initially. His channel is called Ranking the Obscure, and what Ian's got together right now, I think it's well underway. I just come in late to the party on this contest. It's called Let Me Introduce Myself. So let me introduce myself. Here I am. I'm MGK Boston, and I thought this was really cool criteria. So the criteria for this contest is basically we all made mixtapes. If you're my age, I made a lot of them for friends. I was a fan of the 90-minute tape, but for the purposes of this contest, basically make a mixtape up to 31 minutes. So one side of a C60 minute cassette, and you're allowed 31 minutes, and just based on all the times of all the songs, they have to total around 31 minutes. So I thought this was pretty fun. So yeah, I just threw this together in a rush, but I think it's a good little compilation. This would play well as a mixtape. It would be a very eclectic one because I've changed a lot since when I was making mixtapes in the 80s. My musical tastes are a lot more diverse than they were back then. Primarily back then, at that point, I was into alternative and new wave, and that was my trip in my high school and university days in the 80s. But again, since then, I've gotten a lot more eclectic. If you watch my videos, full of surprises, people. So anyway, this is going to be full of surprises. Maybe some surprises, maybe not, if you know me. But let's kick it off. One of my favorite bands of all time. It's the Chameleons. This was their third and last studio release called Strange Times. It's right there. I purchased this at the late great record peddler in Toronto. You can see this would have been a British import at the time for $12.98. That would have been quite expensive around 1986 when this was released. But again, featuring the vocal stylings of one Mark Burgess. They're still around and they're touring as I think they're calling themselves Chameleons Vox, but it's a skeleton of what they used to be. A couple of the members are gone. One's deceased. But anyway, there's Mark, a silhouette of Mark Burgess right there, the lead singer. So the song on this in question, I have to keep looking down at my list. It's going to be Mad Jack, and that clocks in at 3 minutes, 55 seconds. And again, that kicks this off. Just one of many great songs. This is, again, a perfect record, if you will. Every song is good. Swamp Thing was the huge song on this that made it big on the college charts, both in England and, of course, across North America, Canada, and the US. Really nice cover art on that. Really freaky. So that's the Chameleons, and the name of that track, again, Mad Jack. All right, number two here. Going back way to my young days when I would have been middle school, I was a huge Kiss fan, long-standing member of the Kiss Army, and I saw Kiss in concert. So this is Rock and Roll Over. Never see this one shown in the vinyl community, but I'm showing it today. And the song we're talking about here is Calling Dr. Love. And that is track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this record. And that's clocking in at 3 minutes, 41 seconds. One of many great tracks on here. Hard Luck Woman, Take Me, See You in Your Dreams, Love 'Em and Leave 'Em. It's great. Love Kiss. Might listen to this later. I haven't listened to this in a long time. Of course, there's the Kiss logo. And yeah, on the Casablanca label right there. And here's Calling Dr. Love, track 3, side 1. So again, Calling Dr. Love, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 41 seconds. What am I saying there? Anyway. All right, like I said, when I was a teenager, I was into alternative, modern rock. And this is no exception. It's Joy Division, Closer. This would come out around 1980. Of course, they were on the Factory label. So the song I'm talking about here, it's going to be Heart and Soul. There it is right there. That clocks in at 5 minutes and 48 seconds. So pretty minimalist stuff here. They don't even list the tracks on the actual vinyl, but you can see the Factory logo right there up in the center. And the song I'm talking about there, Heart and Soul, probably one of the longer songs on this list. In it, again, 5 minutes, 48 seconds. Closer, Joy Division. Wicked, really good album. All right, all these are good. That's why they're on this list for this mixtape. All right, Fourth song on this mixtape, it's going to be Roxy music from the Flesh and Blood album. This came out in 1980. And the song I'm talking about here is going to be Oh Yeah. It's track 2, side 1. Of course, you know, they're always known for hanging out with supermodels. There's a couple of supermodel hot chicks throwing, it looks like they're into some javelin there for whatever reason. So yeah, throwing some javelin. Yeah, so Flesh and Blood. On Oh Yeah, yeah, I should say on Oh Yeah, yeah. Phil Manzanera's guitar works outstanding. Nothing on the inside here, just the lyrics. And let's see, Oh Yeah. Oh Yeah, track 2, side 1, like I said. And again, that one coming in at 4 minutes and 50 seconds even on that one. So it's Roxy music. Love them to death. One of my favorite bands. All right, now a little jazz. Like I said, I like to mix it up. This is Stan Getz right here. I believe this is a quartet. Sweet Rain, the name of this album. And the track I'm talking about on this one is O Grande Amor, like the letter O and then Grande, Grande, and then Amor, if you wanted to look that up. Yeah, this is a quartet. You've got a really nice lineup here. Ron Carter on bass, Chick Corea on piano, and Grady Tate on drums, and of course Stan Getz on saxophone. And yeah, again, the song we're talking about right there, O Grande Amor, and that is, again, you can see that there, 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Stan Getz from Sweet Rain, of course, on the Great Verve label. There's Stan on the back with his son. It's a pretty cool photo right there. I mean, it wasn't my favorite jazz musician of all time, so that's why I decided for jazz to pick Stan Getz for this mixtape. God, my seasonal allergies are terrible already. All right, 1 minute I'm complaining about winter, then I'm complaining about spring. That's unbelievable, right? Conway, Twitty, and Loretta, Lynn. So we're going into a little classic country and western like I do. And the song on this one, this was their first album together they did as a duet. And I want to say the release date on this one's probably, not, yeah, it's 1970 on MCA. And it's called We Only Make Believe. And the track on here I'm talking about is After the Fire Is Gone. That's on side 1. And that's coming in at 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Again, there's Loretta and Conway. What would I do if I had Conway Twitty's hair, right? I don't know if I'd want that, actually. I'd rather wear a hat. It's Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty. I had a couple other good ones on this one. Will You Visit Me on Sunday? That's kind of a funny one. It's about a guy's in jail and the wife comes and visits him on Sunday. Isn't that a depressing? That's a country tune if there ever was, right? Guy's in jail. That's depressing. What else on here? The one I Can't Live Without, it's really good. These are all just really great power ballads, and It's Only Make Believe kicks this off. But yeah, favorite song on this one for me, again, is After the Fire Is Gone. And that's what we're talking about at 2 minutes and 37 seconds. All right. Cult Love. Bought this when it came out in 1985. I've got all the Cult stuff. Well, not the new stuff, but I did see them last year. And I bought this again in high school. Nice gatefold on this one. There's the boys right there. Lead singer Ian Astbury, and there's Billy Duffy. The two other sidemen, the names escape me, but they've since been replaced. Anyway, yeah, it was a different lineup when I saw them last summer. So the song I'm talking about on this one is Revolution, and that clocks in at 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Just nothing in here on the lineup, just the lyrics on the Vertigo label here. So there's Revolution, track 3, 5 minutes, 22 seconds. Just a brilliant album. The follow-up to this was way different with Rick Rubin, but I'm talking about this, and it's Love, 1985. And of course, the song I was talking about was Rain, just for giggles. This is a 12-inch single. Sorry, I wasn't talking about Rain. I was talking about Revolution, but I had this 12-inch single for Rain, another song on that same album, Love. And I just thought it'd be funny to show this because on the B-side is an extended mix of Revolution. So just for fun, 12-inch single. And lastly, in this mixtape, clocking in at 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Track 1, side 1 of The Doors' self-titled debut. And of course, it's Break On Through. The unmistakable vocals of Jim Morrison and the bossa nova beat in the background of the drum kit of John Densmore. Just really excellent. This is a Desert Island pick for me. I'm a huge Doors fan. I have been since I was about 12 years old. And I just love this debut. I never get tired of it. It's another one that you just got to play it right through. There's no cherry picking on this one. So that's gonna round out my mixtape. So Ian, of Ranking the Obscure, I want to tell you, my friend, I came in at 31 minutes and 21 seconds. So I'm 21 seconds over. So hopefully that doesn't disqualify me from the contest. But my math is pretty good. So that's 31 minutes, 21 seconds. So get over there, people. Check out Ian's channel. It's called Ranking the Obscure. It's a cool channel. I've only watched 3 or 4 of his videos so far. But again, he's a regular, it seems these days, on the Rachel's Ghost stream. That it's usually every morning around here, 9 o'clock Eastern. She's doing it 7 days a week. But anyway, Ian, it's been cool seeing you on there, and the spontaneous conversation that ensues on that live stream. So anyway, folks, get over there, check out the channel, Ranking the Obscure. Have a good weekend.